Hello, welcome to Gerard Korea interview special. I introduced you to the handsomest boy alive, Gerard Korea.
Hi, I'm your host, Gerard Korea, and I want you to meet a mommy. Thank you so much for joining me.
Oh, it's my pleasure. I'm very happy to be here. I heard you were a really good interviewer, so I'm really excited to answer your questions.
You're the first mommy I've ever talked to, and I have a lot of questions. First of all, why did you want to be a mummy?
Why did I want to be a mummy? So 5,000 years ago, we believed that when you died, your spirit would leave your body and it would travel through the underworld, the afterlife.
Called Duat.
That's right, the Duat. It would travel through the Duat, and at the end of that, before you could go into like our version of heaven, your body would be reunited with your spirit. So I decided to have my body mummified so that my spirit would have a little bit of extra time to get through Duat and make it to the end and get reunited, so that when my spirit finally made it through, my body was still in pretty good shape. And I think it worked. Don't I look good?
You look wonderful. The first step in the process was cleaning the body with essential oil and making it smell nice. What was it like for you?
Oh, the essential oils were great. It was like for 3 days they cleaned my body and they covered me in essential oils that smelled like herbs and citrus, and oh, it was so good. It was so good. It was like 3 days at a spa, you know? And it was just like that. If I wasn't dead at the time, it would have been the best 3 days of my life.
What was it like when they removed your brain?
My brain?
Mm-hmm.
You know when you go to the doctor and they got to put a swab in your throat to see if you have strep throat?
Mm-hmm.
You ever have that happen? Doesn't that stink? Now imagine someone sticking a sharp hook all the way up your nose and pulling your brain out.
What was it like when they cut a big hole in you, in the side of you, and took out all your organs except your heart?
Yeah, that part stunk. I'm not gonna lie, that was a little bit uncomfortable. You know, my stomach has been outside my body for 5,000 years, so I'm pretty hungry right now, you know?
So the next step was they put linen and salt on you for 50 days and left you in the desert for 50 days. What was that like for you?
That was a very thirsty time in my life.
That's thirsty.
Would you be thirsty if they put salt on you and left you in the desert?
Oh yeah. So what was it like to be put in 3 coffins and then a sarcophagus? If I was in 3 coffins and a sarcophagus, it would be, you wouldn't have enough air.
Oh, it's terrible. Like
sweating?
having to be inside 3 coffins, inside a sarcophagus for like 5,000 years. Very, very cramped, you know? It's like my friend the genie used to say, itty bitty living space.
Okay. What are you gonna do next? What do you want to accomplish?
That's good. I think I'm gonna move to Hollywood, and I'm gonna get a job in monster movies. I think
Like Scooby-Doo?
that would be cool. Scooby-Doo would be very cool. I've only been back for a couple of days. I haven't been able to travel back to Egypt yet, so I'm gonna go back to Egypt. You know, see what the old hangouts are still there. And you know, my wife died 5,000 years ago, so I think it's time that I should start dating again. So now I'm single. I'm ready to mingle, and we're gonna see what the future holds.
Thank you so much for joining me today.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. You did a really good job with the interview. I'm very, very happy.
Thanks. Thank you for joining me today. You too.